I'm Polly Bath. I speak in schools throughout the country, helping schools to manage and change difficult classroom behaviors that interrupt instruction. Today, I'm going to answer one of your questions. I just started my job as a paraprofessional, and this is the first time I've worked with children. Today, a student I was working with got very disruptive, and I admit I got pretty upset. How do I keep kids from getting under my skin? Man, I don't know. How do I keep people who don't know how to drive from getting under my skin? I mean, this is a big question. And it's one that we all really have to think about every day, especially working with kids. Number one, remember, they are children. They don't have the capacity to turn it around or change it immediately. They're really relying on your response. So here's what's happening. It's kind of a little bit of co-regulation, if you will. We have a human connection with one another, and that's just because we're mammals. So when a kid says something that gets under your skin and they see it written all over your face, it may invite them to do a few more things. See, they're taking that control. Your best thing here is to do what I call the STP, stop, think, and process. I teach this to kids too. But when I do it, it means, Polly, you just got handed something. You're going to stop, think, and process and say, okay, whoop, getting under my skin. Say it in your head if you need to. Take 2 steps back. There is no rule that says you must respond immediately to a child's, comment or disruption unless there's imminent danger. Take that moment and say, this is under my skin. I don't like it. It pushes my buttons. It's my pet peeve. Be self-aware. When you do that, then you might be able to respond to the behavior without showing that level of frustration. Remember this, whenever a behavior is demonstrated in front of you, you have an automatic thought about it. And that automatic thought is going to be based on the way you were raised. That's okay. But remember that if you don't change the perception, like you don't look at that kid differently and say, I know what's happening here. Child is trying to get under my skin. I got this. I'm the adult. You will automatically evoke an emotion. An emotion is going to come up, and it's going to be angry. It's going to be frustrated. It's going to be the feeling of being disrespected. So stop at your automatic thought, change your perception, and you'll be able to respond. Sometimes my responses are just repeat the direction or just redirect the child again. And if you need to tag team with somebody else, tell somebody else that you work with, we got to tag team on this one. Because if I stay with this kid 100% of the time, I'm going to have a hard time not responding to my automatic thought. So just a few ideas. I hope those are helpful. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, watch these videos, and if you've got questions for future videos, include them in the comments below.